What is happening? Race fans, NASCAR fans, auto racing slash motorsports fans, AFG, Alex Fernando Camino, AFG 1997 coming with you guys on this Daytona 500 post-race reaction on this video. My God. My God. What a race. What a race. I've never seen that at the end of that race. It was pretty... Obviously, it was the crazy ending we just saw on NASCAR. Michael Jordan. Oh my God. Michael Jordan's team just put them in the nail in the coffin, and we're gonna get to CBS Sports app because I think NASCAR is kind of busy right now writing the article, but I will get to the CBS Sports app. But yeah, Will from Game On, I tell him on Joey Logano's choice on they were on 10-1, but hey, won't matter. Now on Blue Sky, I pick Kyle Busch to win his first. It don't matter. But still, no one thought no one thought Tyler Reddick from 2311 Michael Jordan Racing, that team after that lawsuit settlement against NASCAR, Michael Jordan Racing, 2311 Racing, and the Front Row Motorsports Racing against NASCAR on court because of the charter thing coming through that, and still, it doesn't matter. Michael Jordan just won that race. He won that race. And this is the results right there. This is Jorah Dajani and Shauna McCarston from 11 minutes ago. Here I am with CBS Sports. This is 2026 Daytona 500 results. Tyler Reddick gets Michael Jordan to victory lane after pass on Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott would have been he would have become the fourth fathered son to win the Daytona 500. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Came up short. That last second blockage got that race, and I'm gonna tell you on social media, on IG, I can't show it to you because of copyright strike, and Kansas State fires their head coach Jerome Tang. Yeah, but we're in a racing. We're in a racing right now, and we're gonna talk NASCAR. And some of it tells me is, what in the hell just happened? Man, it's been a tough off season. Greg Biffle's passing. Him and his family lost their lives in the helicopter on the plane crash. And then Danny Hamlin's dad gone away too soon because of the fire. Had a heart attack. That's a tough off season. But 2311 Racing had a great off season. But that's what it all means. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to this channel, ring that bell, notifications on, share this video out there, and thoughts in the comment section down below. And make sure you check your videos every day in your channel so you don't get hacked because of the AI bots. Yeah, on YouTube. Here we go. The 2026 Daytona 500 live up to the hype as Tyler Reddick of 2311 Racing took home the win after one of the most wild final laps you've ever seen. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I would expect you saw my live reaction on the end of that. It was wild. It was wild. Blue Sky, Instagram blew the hell up on the internet. It was epically, wow, poetic ending. Number 45, Toyota Camry avoided Carson Hocevar's spin just seconds while after the white flag drop. They went from third to first coming out of turn 4, passing Chase Elliott down the back straightaway. For his first Daytona 500 victory, Sunday marked just the fourth time in Daytona 500 history that the winner didn't lead until the final lap. It didn't happen because this is the fourth time. This is the fourth time we've seen that one, because Byron won back to back. Michael McDowell made that poetic ending in 2021. That was 5 years ago on Valentine's Day. In my area, on the other side of the apartment that I live, yeah, it was cold. It was snowing. And also, I was watching Top Gun that night, Daytona 500, to catch the end of that. It was pretty good. It was pretty cool. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. And then Joe Golf is second, by the way. Pretty crazy. 5 years later, yeah, you saw with Cedric 4 years ago, beat out Bubba Wallace on that almost cautionary ending, but could have wrecked him out on Bubba. And that was pretty crazy. And then Ricky Stenhouse 3 years ago, to have him worry right now, that was 2023 Daytona 500 winner in double overtime, 530 miles, 212 laps, and double overtime. Still wearing that gear. Reddick finished runner-up William Byron in the Daytona 500 last year, but ran a gauntlet to emerge as the top dog in this year's 2026. He gets team owner Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the greatest NBA player and college basketball player out of University of North Carolina ever. You'll see who touches the basketball and now racing as a team owner. Him and his team and his co-team owner Danny Hamlin. Danny Hamlin to victory lane for the first time at the Great American Race in just 2 days before his 63rd birthday. Yeah, this Tuesday he's gonna turn 63 years old. Happy birthday, early birthday to the greatest basketball player of all time. Gotta be like Mike. Gotta be like Mike. It looked like this was Elliott's race to win as he entered the final turn as the leader with Zane Smith out of Huntington Beach, California, the Red County State. That was when Chris Cluey got fired. Already been a year ago. It's already been a year passed by. You don't want to get to know about that, okay? We already knew what happened to him. So, behind him, however, a push from teammate Riley Herbst helped propel Reddick to the biggest win of his career. Yeah, for 2311 racing, it just came to the last. Quote, "I can't even believe it. I mean, it was so gratifying," Michael Jordan said at the victory lane. "I mean, we have 4 guys that we were really fine. They were helping each other out. You never know how this race is going to end. It's like we're trying to survive." I thought Riley did an unbelievable job by pushing him at the end. That shows you what teamwork can really do. It doesn't get enough credit. He won't get enough credit. But we feel the love. We understand exactly what he did. We just hung in there all day. Great strategy by the team, and we gave ourselves a chance at the end. Look, I'm ecstatic. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It feels like I won a championship, but until I get my ring, I won't even know. He's got to win Miami for the final race of the season. And what matters is the last race. Yes, the chase is back. You're going to have final 10 race of the season. 16 drivers compete, because if those points could come to that for one way or another, you have to win out the championship for the chase for the cup. And I won't play that sound and plus the video because NASCAR knows if I get copyright strike. You look at the last results. Not everyone appreciated Herbst's aggression at the end. Brad Keselowski from Roush of the number 6-4 who raced Sunday despite breaking his femur 8 weeks ago. Yeah, that was 8 weeks ago. Broke his leg. I wonder what happened. Was upset that the number 35 wrecked him right before the start and finish line. Quote, "He tore up the 9, he tore up the 22. Bunch of cars didn't deserve to be wrecked." Keselowski told Fox after the race. So that was the big bummer. That was a big bummer and really stupid. but still a decent day for us to come home with a top 5 to be a competitive and have a shot to win. Here are the final results. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for Brad Doherty. He finished second. I have his pennant right there, and the hat I'm wearing right now. Yes, I ordered. This is the one I ordered 2 years ago, NASCAR shop during the Fan Awards. Yeah, it was like free shipping, and bunch of fan cash for me, and I'm glad I earned this for myself. I bought this, not earned it, bought this. I bought this from my own will, for my late birthday. My birthday is 3 weeks away. Speaking of that, so yeah, Logano finished third. The shirt I'm wearing. Also, yes, and then Chase Elliott finished fourth. Brad Keselowski finished fifth. And Zane Smith finished sixth for Michael Jordan's team. And then Chris Buescher finished seventh. Riley Herbst finished eighth for Michael Jordan's team. And then I think 3 Michael Jordan team finished in the top 10. I'm not too sure. I'll look at the social media a little bit. Josh Berry 9. Bubba Wallace finished in the top 10. My man Daniel Suarez out of Monterrey, Mexico finished 13 in the top 20. His debut Inspire Motorsports for number 7 card from 99 to 7. Same old Daniel Suarez. That's just him. And then Kyle Larson finished 16, the defending champs. 2-time defending champs in the Cup Series. Michael McDowell finished 22nd. Ross Chastain finished 20. Eric Jones 21. AJ Allmendinger, number 16, who rode this car from the late great Biffle, finished 19. And then Corey Heim finished 28th, number 67. Jimmy Johnson. And speaking of Jimmy Johnson, this is going to be his last year next year at Daytona 500. One more race for him next year, and he'll call it a career. Because he's got a Legacy Motor Club on his own team for next season. But he's got a few part times with that. SVG debuted for number 97 car for Trackhouse Racing, last year's Rookie of the Year winner, and then he drove that car number 91 3 years ago in the Chicago Street Race. And this year it's going to be in San Diego. Silich finished 33rd. Not too bad. That was formerly SVG's car. Alex Bowman finished 40th. BJ McLeod finished 41 on that start of the race. It was terrible. But it is what it is. Social media is all over the place. Let's look at that. Look at this. Winning his bear review. His son, that's Tyler Reddick's son. Looks pretty cool. And then we talk about this. Man, I expect this to happen, but what a finish. What a finish. So the social media reaction, but let's go to Blue Sky first. Law reaction, we talked about this. And this is Jay Arnold. And I like this one. Michael Jordan wins the lawsuit in the 500. Sorry, it was a settlement. I guess he technically didn't win the lawsuit. And Anthony Leah respond, our court system lets everyone settle. You can't be caught next to a burn down the house with a can of gas, a lighter, sitting in a folding chair, watching it burn, and not admit fault. Quote, not admit fault. And my brother, Sean, Franchise 6, who's a racing fan, motorsports fan, all racing motorsports fan like me, the rest of us. But this is the post from lap 6. It was lap 3, 25 years ago. We knew Dale Earnhardt died on turn 4. He got wrecked by hitting the wall by Ken Schrader. Actually got him until Michael Waltrip and Dale Sr.'s son, Dale Jr., raced for their life on the last lap. That was on Dale Earnhardt's team, DEI. Not the woke DEI, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion. No, it's Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. Yes, finished first and second. And then Dale Earnhardt Sr. Passed away 25 years ago. And this Wednesday's the anniversary, by the way. Still don't want to think about it too much. Lap 16, as John Roberts used to say on Speed Network. And speaking of that, Speed is coming back. And it's not on TV network. It's going to be on YouTube. Speed on Fox. It's a podcast with Kevin Harvick and Will Buxton from IndyCar on Fox. They're going to talk about NASCAR, IndyCar, and Formula One. And it's going to be next Monday after the Winter Olympic Games are done. I will watch that podcast. It's good. It's going to be something else. I mean, you could get it on. You could follow it on Spotify. But I'm going to subscribe to it on YouTube. That's pretty good. Wherever you get your podcast. As John Roberts used to say on Speed, stick with the bit. Well said. And my response, you see my brother, not Ned Strike, rest in peace to him and his family. Still heartbroken on Christmas week. And then commentators, curse strikes on Connor Stillage. And then the big one came down to that. The big one came to that. On stage 2. It was on stage 2. And then Toyota might just screw up and lost his fight. Yeah, it was not over yet. It was not over. Then the trucks, ARCA and O'Reilly series did somewhat clean. Let's see how the Cup guys are going to bleep this television. Yeah. Man, and this is a good one. What man can say they have won the following? 1982 NCAA title game against Georgetown. I talked about this against Patrick Ewing. Yeah, Michael Jordan against Patrick Ewing. 6 NBA championships with Chicago Bulls, 90 through 98. Yeah, 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, 98. Olympics men's basketball, 1992 Dream Team, and now Daytona 500 winner and the Brickyard 400 winning owner, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And this is a weird thing, and Jeff France just shook MJ's hand in the victory lane after everything that's taken place over the last year. This is a perfect ending to that saga. I gotta agree with that. I mean, everybody went down to this. And now, I gotta get to that social media, and people are crazy enough for racing on Sunday. I mean, it is wild. It is a Sunday wild racing of NASCAR. I mean, I enjoy watching NASCAR racing on my Sundays. I mean, still, Daytona 500 has always been meant to me when it comes to a Great American race. And what happened is earlier today, this was the beginning of the race. I mean, yeah. And Bart Simpson arrived. And by the way, tonight they're going to have 800 episodes. Not too soon. Kyle Busch just put out the upset, about issues. It's a big time off the 4, going from 2 and the 4. From 2 to 4. So if that's where your biggest issue is, just keep that in the back of your mind. Just remind the 42 what the lap is. I have to live 3. Yeah, he's not very happy. Kyle Busch is not very happy. I could already tell you that. And then Smith wins stage 1. And then trouble on stage 2. That was the biggest one. Number 88 got took out. And that was a big crash. The big one. On Austin Dillon. The number 48 car wasn't very happy. I think he did not finish. It was over for him. That pretty much ended that race. That was a huge crash. I mean, huge wreck. And then more angles on the big one. Yeah, this was the big one right there on the angle. I can tell you this. And that was pretty nasty. Bubba Wallace had a great lead on the whole race. He had a great lead on that whole race. Tells you that. On that last few laps, it was Chris Buescher, Bubba Wallace, I would expect Bubba to win that race, but oh no. Not tonight. Not today, my man. My friends, not today. Not today. Not today. And then a caution comes down, winding down Daytona. Number 23, number 24. And this is the car right there. They're trying to push it in. Boom. Yeah, Denny Hamlin just took down on his own teammate, Christopher Bell. Bell just slumped in the wall when the caution comes out. That was pretty scary. And there's the number 42 car, Eric Jones. And Bell took a hit, huge hit. Oh, huge hit on that interstate. And yeah, the finish came down to this. On the final lap, I'm not going to tell you the sound. So on that last lap, here he goes. On turn number 1, yeah, no caution. Byron, well, the car just went out there, and then there goes Byron. He took it nowhere, pushed it back. Here goes Logano, and that comes down to three wide cars in the checker flag, in the white flag, 3 wide card, and the backstretch. They're gonna go on turn number 3. Tyler Reddick trying to make an answer on Chase Elliott's trying to capture the Daytona 500. Unfortunately, their dreams are going to be crushed very soon. Here goes Reddick. And there goes the car. And took a slam on Riley Herbst and Elliott. And boom, that was it. That was it. Reddick wins. Reddick wins. Bubba Wallace felt the defeat. He felt the agony of defeat. The agony of defeat, guys. I don't know ways to describe this, but it was incredible. And happy early birthday to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the NBA legend himself. I mean, the NBA. Former NBA legend, college basketball legend. It was pretty good. So, best 500 in years. That's a good comment. Is this a peak? Glad caution hook car didn't win. That's funny. Chase Elliott fans crying like babies right now. Oh my god, come on. It's the first race of the season. It's way too early. You're gonna go to Atlanta next week. We got Atlanta next week over there, and that's where Chase Elliott's homestay is. At Georgia, Hampton, Georgia, and Atlanta Motor Speedway. That's in Atlanta. From not having a charter last season to the lawsuit to Daytona 500 champ. And let's not forget, Brickyard 400, Bubba Wallace won that race. Bubba Wallace won that race. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Still, that lawsuit, they would have got rid of Michael Jordan and the Front Row Motorsports. That could have been the end of them. But still, their team is going to live on. Hell of a great race. Gotta admit, Reddick was driving great. It was. Hell yeah, Tyler Reddick. That's their motto for NASCAR. Man. Oh man, oh man. Ah, good gravy. Look at this. DQ him, give it to Stenhouse. Nah. They're gonna give it to Tyler Reddick. He won that race. He won that race. He won that race. History is made once again. Michael Jordan Racing is now the second Toyota team to win the Florida 500. You mean Daytona 500? It's still Daytona 500. He got game. That's Michael Jordan gift. Michael Jordan and their loyal fan base are happy. So do I. So do I. You saw my reaction on my last video. It was pretty wild. Look at this. They're getting ratioed themselves. Look at this. Toyota needs to get out of this sport. Same with Michael Jordan and his garbage Toyota team. He has to crash out half of the field behind him to win the race. Jesus, come on. You didn't watch the race. Apparently, he didn't cause a single one of those wrecks on the last lap. You just have to. You just have Toyota to race with. That's great. This is the best comment ever. Toyota derangement syndrome. That's funny. That's funny. The TDS, not the, you know who, but still Toyota derangement syndrome. I'm sure Kurt Busch's NASCAR Hall of Fame induction is more worthy now. Congratulations, Tyler Reddick. Well said. Well said. Well said. It's still the best day. And then Michael Jordan. This is what Michael does. Yeah, I used to pray for this like this. Yeah. For times like this. Because it became personal with me. Still, Michael Jordan's to go. It is. This is the. Come on. Really? The dumbest shit I ever heard. Michael Jordan, you sign paychecks and pay bills. You don't build the cars. You don't race the cars. You don't spot for a driver. You don't change tires. You literally do nothing but fund the team outside of sponsorship. Reddick and the team that built that car, built the team that's built that car, that pitted the car, that spotted the car, that car won. You sign checks. That's it. Still, he won it for everything that it's done. I mean, Michael Jordan's living his life. Another ring LaChina doesn't have, yeah. LaChina James is punching airs right now. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I love it. It is perfect, but NASCAR, I don't think it's done yet. I think they're getting crushed on this, but before we wrap this up, I mean, God, come on. It is wild. It is a wild ending in this race. I mean, never in my lifetime. And this is Tyler Reddick, spot of his dream. I mean, Michael Jordan 1, LaChina 0. That's perfect. That's good. That's good. That's good. And there he is. It's Tyler time. Yeah. Toyota Racing. Jumpman 23. That's Michael Jordan. Daytona. Should have been Carson. I know. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hocevar robbed. Come on. Come on. Really? What a week to be a Hocevar fan. Come on. Carson will come back. Next week in Atlanta, possibly. I want to thank NASCAR for not calling the yellow. I gotta agree with that one, but it could have been a caution. Kyle Busch should get a trophy for a single worst restart in the history of NASCAR. That's great. Never been so emotional in my life. Reddick deserved to win. I have some happy thoughts. You just saw my last video. But yeah. Bubba Wallace should... Yeah, but look at this. Bubba Wallace has time coming, but here's the thing. In 30 laps or few, he had to go to the fuel windows. Pit fuel windows. Still, you gotta go to the pit. And that gives to somebody until the next few drivers, they go on the pit. The next few drivers, they go on the pit window. Pit lane. But still... Yes, I agree. Bubba should have won it, but this is Tyler Reddick's time for Michael Jordan. His first. He's won multiple races, but never won a Daytona 500 until today. He won it for Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick. Because my cousin's from Pilot, Texas. The name after they got Tyler Reddick. He's definitely a favorite for next year. I'm a bit Bubba fan. Yeah, we all want to see how that's going to work out for Bubba Wallace, but Reddick, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. So, man, they're getting destroyed. Low ratio for this. Should have been Carson. Nobody cares about. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Give congrats to Tyler Reddick. He's a good driver. I like Tyler Reddick. Riley Herbst. Zane Smith. It's Michael Jordan's team. You got Bubba Wallace. That's Michael Jordan. Great finish. NASCAR did this right. NASCAR did right this time. Yeah. Did the right this time. Good on NASCAR for staying green and letting them race on. Yeah. The chase for the cup is back. Nobody cares about Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Fish. I do. Look at that. LOL. Michael Jordan 1, La China 0. Look at this. So back. Let's bleep and go. So, there you have it, guys. What do you guys think of this race? And Bubba Wallace. Man. I know. I had the same feeling too, but hey, still, it is what it is. But let me turn it. I don't want to play this. It's not really copyright, but still, this man has got everything he wants. But congratulations to Tyler Reddick. His first career victory in Daytona 500. But what can you say? So next race, we are going to Atlanta. And then the next race afterwards, Coda. I'll be missing that because I got to clean everything up in 2 weeks. And then on my birthday week, my birthday weekend, 29th, Phoenix. It's going to be the best year for me to tell you that. So that's going to do it, guys. Peace, I'm out. Till the next time. And yeah, let me look at the schedule. And yes, right there. Yes, I mentioned this. Atlanta, Coda, Phoenix, and then go to Las Vegas during Selection Sunday. A month away from today, by the way. March Madness is gonna come a month away from today. So I'm out, guys. Until the next time.